This is four guys in a car in the 2012 Nissan Leaf.
I really like the Leaf, and so does Brian, but I think Brad and Matt are maybe on the fence a little bit more than we are.
Yeah, this side of the car is not such a big fan.
This side of the car is dedicated to living in the city.
Yeah.
Well, I actually live downtown too, but you know, I want a car that can also go on the highway and also take me on road trips when I want to go on road trips. Also go up to my family's cottage or whatever, and you know, I want a car that can do everything, whereas this car is sort of confined to the city, and that's why I'm all in favor of electric power, but for now I think the better solution is a combination of electric and gasoline, like in the Volt, because that has an unlimited range.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Okay.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
Make it go.
Torque.
There it is. Whoa. Yeah, okay. It's good. It's good.
It's good. It's good enough to keep up with any kind of city traffic. On the highway, it's a little slow, but this isn't a highway car. It's a city car. And the thing to keep in mind with this car, unlike a lot of other electrics that are coming on the market, this was designed from the ground up as an electric car.
Yeah, it's funny you say that, because the initial impression I'm getting from this is a very good one, because it feels very fully realized, I guess is the best term for it. It doesn't feel like other electric cars or some hybrids that feel like their powertrains are afterthoughts. You know, you can definitely tell that this thing, it feels like a real car, as lame as that sounds.
It steers like a normal car, it brakes like a normal car, and the only difference is in the way it's powered.
What I really like about the Leaf is the navigation / infotainment system, where they've integrated all of the functions that you care about when you're driving an electric car, which the number one is range. So you get really fancy energy displays, but even when you try to map out where you want to go, it'll show you on the map with a nice visual representation what your range looks like on a map. So you can go, oh, okay, like I can get there and back, no problem. And they have another circle where it's like, you can get there, but you know, make sure there's a charging station, or make sure you're stopping overnight or something. So it's actually really handy to help you plan out where you need to go.
I'm planning a trip outside the city, and I'm figuring I'm going to need a charge. So there are resources online where you can find level 2 and even level 3 charging stations. Although where I'm going, there's only level 2. So I'm probably going to need a 15 or 20 minute charge just to be able to make sure I get back to the city with enough range. But you know these resources are there.
That's my anxiety with the Leaf right now, is that where I live outside of the city is probably, especially in cold weather, because cold weather affects the range of your battery, that I wouldn't be able to make it to the house and back. And you need, if the battery's down to 0, you need something like 16 or 18 hours to charge it back up to 100% on just like a 3
on your regular household
electrical
outlet. But if you've got a charging station, that halves the time. A level 2 charging station will charge this car in 7 or 7.5 hours.
So 120 volts for regular, 240 for level 2, and then 480 for level 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say though, I mean, plugging in a car, that's a great idea. You'd never have to go to the gas station again. But what happens if you don't have a driveway, or let alone a garage, like many people who live in the city?
Exactly.
You have nowhere to plug in your electric car, and you're the person who would benefit a lot. This is still an early adopter car. It's still a bit of a novelty, you know. It's still avant-garde. You got Brian using a whole different vocabulary, talking about his road trip, about level 2 charging stations, and like, it sounds like pretty sci-fi, you know. This isn't really a car for someone who just wants transportation.
No.
I think for me anyway, this would make a great second car. It couldn't be a primary car because you travel outside the city pretty frequently. But as a second car, it would be fantastic, and there really wouldn't be any compromises. You know, drive it in the garage, plug in the car to the outlet, and leave it charge overnight.